Hey guys, so I thought I'd just do a very spontaneous vlog today. Excuse that I'm sitting on the floor, but I've just done a little bit of a workout upstairs, and there's no decent angles in this studio. Plus I look really tired, like really tired. I don't sleep much. If you follow my stories on Instagram, I'm always awake at some stupid hour. Anyway, so more to the point, my vlog today is going to be about handstands. So I'm going to give you 5 tips towards getting your handstands. Alright guys, so the first tip I'm going to give you is about your hands. The most important part to help you hold your handstand. In your handstand, a lot of people tend to keep their fingers straight. Kind of like that's the natural thing. You don't ever think about like bending your fingers. So first tip is to think about clawing the floor. So it's a movement with your knuckles. You just pull your fingers back and that will help you grip the floor. So it's part of your hand and the base of your hand and then the tops of your fingertips. So it's like this kind of movement. When I first started doing this, it made absolutely no sense and my fingers probably did this. And I was like, I've got no movement in my fingers, but you just have to keep practicing. Okay, so now we've figured out our hands. The second step is about hand positioning. I wish people would stop walking past this studio. It's really off-putting. So the first thing people do is, let's just get into a handstand. Put their hands like this, or put their hands like this, or it ends up like this. All sorts goes on, but you know, that's cool, that's fine. It's part of the journey. So shoulder width apart. You want to have your hands shoulder width apart. I mean, it's okay to have them a little bit wider, like if you're more advanced. A lot of guys have wide arm handstands for like tricks and stuff, but just for like beginners and like basics, like which is really important, shoulder width apart. Please excuse my gangly elbows. These elbows. I'm hyperextended in my elbows, so a lot of people won't experience that. You'll have this kind of line going on, not an extended line like that. I think you can see it better like that. So yeah, I'm just odd. Alright, so the third tip that I'm going to give you is about your core. So as you saw from the exercise, it's a dish shape. So you want to think about your lower back pushing into the floor. So obviously you have this arch going on in your back, especially if you have a flexible back. So you want to think you're going to push it into the floor. So someone's just punched you in your stomach. That's how I think of it. Someone's literally just hit you. So your lower back wants to be squished into the floor as much as you can. And also, you want to think about bringing your chin to your chest, so it just bring your shoulders back a little bit. It just gets everything in line. The fourth exercise I'm going to show you is bunny hops. Please don't turn it off yet, because I know whenever I teach this and people are like, bunny hops, I can't do that, I can't do that. It's fine because you have to start somewhere. So yeah, let me show you. So I'm going to show you 2 different variations. The first one is more advanced, those that are more familiar with handstands. And the second version is like a beginner's version. Both are absolutely fine because it's just getting used to being on your hands. So in both variations, I want you to think about keeping your arms nice and straight. Try and lock your arms out as much as you can. Think about your hand positioning, what I showed you at the beginning of the video. So clawing the floor and making sure your hands are shoulder width apart. So the fifth tip is going to be using the wall. I'm just going to give you 2 different variations for the wall. Like I said, this is just a quick tips video. Even using the wall, I still want you to think about all the basics. Clawing the floor, where your hands are in line with your shoulders, and imagine someone's punching you in the stomach. So for the first variation was a tuck position. So this is if you don't feel as confident like being upside down. So I suggest just keep in a tuck position. Think about squeezing your legs together and looking in between your hands. It's very important to look in between your hands. And then the second variation was with your legs straight. So this, I want you to squeeze your bum. Again, really pull in your core. I know that I didn't mention about pushing through your shoulders because, you know, that's a 6th tip. So that'll be giving away 6 tips. But if you are using the wall, do push the floor away as well. So guys, if you liked my video, quick 5 tips on handstands, then do subscribe below. Do follow my Instagram and please do comment if you want any more tips or advice. So be safe in your handstands, guys. Please don't injure yourself. See you later.